All right, we
Word.
live, man. I got my co-host on here first. Let me introduce myself. My name is the host with the most, Terrence Murray, the Park Hills ambassador, and I'm I'm gonna let everybody introduce themselves, man. Go ahead, starting from the bottom, starting with the new guy. I'm go ahead and let him introduce himself, man.
What the new guy is?
Just you.
Oh, hey, I'm Omar. I'm Omar Dawkins. I'm from Spartanburg. I'm an independent. I'm an independent voter.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah.
I can't tell, but yeah. And this, my name is Kenneth Johnson, KJ. I'm here to put my foot on my neck.
Yeah. Go ahead, man.
And I'm Los, man. Losino Murray, also Park Hills representative. So I'm ready to get to it.
Yeah, so the whole premises of this podcast tonight is talk about what we witnessed last night, the presidential debate, man. And I think, last night was kind of a wake-up call for everybody, for some, and for some, they was cool with what happened. And I just want to get everybody's views and take on it, and how y'all feel about the whole debate. What were some of the good points and some of the bad moments of it. First, I'm gonna say, man, that was a shit show to me. I don't I,
Hmm
I, I don't know, man. It kind of went left there. I'm gonna let y'all say what y'all got to say. You know what I'm saying? Start
Man,
whoever want to go first.
man, that whole debate was horrible, man. Just like what they said was no one won. You know what I'm saying? Nobody really won. And at the same time, the American people is the one that lost. Cause what I'm saying, one side it was all they was doing was just trying to belittle the next person, while the other side was trying to be, trying to show, that debate etiquette. But it was just terrible, man, all across the board. No definitive answers by Trump himself again. And then and Biden, to be honest, Biden did okay. He wasn't all the way, you know, he hit it out of the park type thing debate, but it didn't matter what he said because the whole shit was overshadowed by what Trump did. So that's my take on it, man. We all lost.
Hey,
Yeah, my take, man, is it was exactly what I expected, man. It was no
Yeah,
surprises, no
that's true.
surprises in that debate. It was exactly
That's
what I
true.
expected. I mean, we've been seeing the same type of
that's it.
actions for the last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? So it was no surprise to me. But the thing that I feel kind of like you said, when it went left, when Trump kept bringing his son into the, you know what I'm saying,
Yeah,
his son
right,
into the
right,
pitch. You know what I mean? So,
right.
but other than that, everything else was exactly what I expected. And
Yeah,
of course, we knew he was not going to denounce white supremacy. Of course, he never have, he never will. You know what I'm saying? So it's just what I expected, man. It wasn't no surprises there for me. You know,
right, right.
so that's basically my
Yeah.
take on it.
Yeah, how you
Well,
feel about it, Omar?
hey, I enjoyed. I didn't like the. I didn't like the. I guess the pettiness
Yeah,
between them.
yeah, yeah.
They both came off as petty to me. But but I'm a staunch Trump supporter, and I
We
give
know.
Trump every right to defend himself right now because for the last 4 years we have watched the Democrats and even some Bush Republicans. I call them Bush Republicans because it's part of the Republican Party that was controlled by the Bush family. Still is on the lazy grounds and the dumb McCains of the Republicans. They them people been trying to overthrow this man's administration since 2016. They started protesting the day after the inauguration, if not the day of the inauguration, with the Pussycat women. And we done went from story to story for 4 years. This man
Yeah,
administration been
I
under
know,
attack
remember.
for 4 years, and I like that he fights back. I'm glad that he hit them back, and I'm glad that he don't let them overtalk the narrative of it. That was my take
Oh,
on the debate last night. Now he should have let Biden talk more because if he actually let Biden talk more, Biden would kill himself. If he
Hmm.
just let him talk, he
Hmm.
gonna he gonna destroy
mm,
himself if you let him talk.
But
Somebody somebody said, get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
yeah.
oh, so somebody left a message. Oh, okay,
Yeah,
I
Yeah, and
see
I'm
it.
looking, I'm looking at it on the screen now. I don't know
yeah, I
who it
Okay,
see
yeah,
it.
I
is.
see it. It's just Facebook we use it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
somebody
Like I
said,
said, if
somebody
y'all
finna
want to
say
leave a
so.
comment, man, click on that where it says StreamYard/Facebook. You know what I'm saying? It tells us who saying what. I could
Is
go
that
on my
right there with?
laptop, man, but you know, my laptop having some internet problems going on in here, man. But
Yeah. But
yeah,
hey,
but
but do you think there's a reason why the people that have been attacking Trump though? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
do you think there's a reason why like he brought it on himself by all
No,
the stuff
no.
that he's done?
How can you blame something on yourself when they started when they started trying to set you up in July or the summer of 2016 when you were just a candidate on your ticket? They was already putting this man in a position to make it look like he was colluding with Russia.
But
That's
he
and that's what's crazy is like I said, this is all unraveling right in front of us as we're watching the debates and all this COVID mess. That's why I ask y'all every day. How can you keep saying Trump racist and Trump all this when I can pull up numerous stuff with Joe Biden doing the eulogy at the KKK Senator Burns funeral. Obama
Hey.
and Hillary was there too.
oh yeah,
Okay.
that not,
Okay.
not,
Yeah,
okay,
y'all
go,
know
go.
we hey we know this, but the thing with me with you is you cannot seem to say that Donald Trump is racist. You
Yeah.
you can't
I'm
bring
not
yourself
gonna
to
say
say
it
that.
because I have heard him disavow. I have heard him disavow white supremacy over the last couple of years of being a supporter of his. Just like the night when that Charlottesville stuff happened, and he said it was good people on both sides. It
Exactly.
when it's protesting and stuff going on out in the streets. I believe in my heart that it's good people on both sides, but I also believe that there's some dicks in the crowd too that's looking to get something
No.
started while they
But
protest.
Okay.
but
That's
in
the
So are
same
you?
thing
So
we
are
see
you?
going
that
on now.
Okay, I understand that, but
in that in that little protest that they did, that was not good people on both sides. Because that whole protest that they were doing in Charlottesville was the damn swastika people talking about a whole different race of people. You know, they didn't do that to do something good. They were spewing hate. So there wasn't good people on both sides.
I mean,
You
like I
can't you
say,
can't say that
so do you
hey,
think do you
Trump
think it's
can.
good? Do y'all think it's good people on both sides at all these Black Lives Matter protests?
yeah, there's some good
I
people
said,
out there, but
hey,
but that
most
but
definitely it is.
but there's there's good and bad in a human race. Period. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
But but out there there are some good people, but there's also some people that's out there just there to cause ruckus and
Right.
to look like is nothing but Black Lives Matter people. But they on a totally different
Different
scale of things,
agenda.
and it's
Totally.
and it's some policemen that's out there disguised as Black Lives Matter just to say that it's Black Lives Matter people doing it.
So what's the difference in the people in Charlottesville and the people with Black Lives Matter? What you talking about?
Because the
What's the
people that
difference?
was in Charlotte, because the people that in Charlottesville wasn't there to do good. They was there to spew hate.
You
Period.
think
That was it.
you know that for a fact?
Man,
Yeah, it's right in
did
your
you
face,
hear?
Omar. It's right in your
Did
face.
you hear? Did you hear what they were saying? Do you know what they were saying?
No. Everybody in Charlottesville that was protesting wasn't all just outright people.
So the
And,
one,
and,
so the
and
one,
another,
so
and what's
yeah.
really strange is the person the guy that they put that rally together is now endorsing Joe Biden.
Mm.
David Duke
Yeah.
is in. You can look it up. His name is Jason Kessler. He's the one that set up the protest in Charlottesville. He's
Listen,
currently endorsing Joe Biden.
I'm
Why
a
is
listen,
that?
fact.
listen. I
What was
know.
it? What was
Listen,
his name again? What was his name again?
Jason Kessler.
All right, I'm a fact check that thing. Jason Kelsler.
hey,
Jason
I'm gonna look at
Kessler.
that.
Kessler.
hey, but
He's the one over the outright movement that had the protest in Charlottesville last year. Just like David Duke is endorsing Joe Biden this year. The KKK leader.
man, get out of here. But listen, check this out
Yeah,
though.
ain't nobody
What
believing
I'm
that. Ain't
saying to
nobody
you
believing that.
is, yeah, Omar, see, you just like Trump, man. You
Ain't
spread
nobody
lies
believing that.
and
Ain't
you
nobody believing
mislead,
that.
Hey,
you mislead people
I
to
can you look up
to
everything
for the
I
fit
say. You
for
can
the fit your agenda, huh?
you can look up everything I say.
Man, I
I
don't look up
will.
a whole bunch of
Oh.
stuff you say, Omar, and it be lies.
Yeah.
It be lies, man. It be lies, Omar. Hey,
So tell me about what he said last night. You know what
About
I'm saying about that. So
yes, stand back, stand
yeah
by. What did that
yeah
stand
mean?
back
stand
and stand by.
Yeah, what that mean?
you stand by that.
You y'all tell me what y'all thought it meant.
To me, it meant,
Man,
hey,
it means
be ready for me to give you the
exactly.
green light. Whenever I give you the
Stand
green
back
light,
till we give till we
yeah,
Be
let you
ready
know
for
when
what
to
green
start
light?
firing.
huh?
What green light to be ready for?
Start firing on people.
On
Yeah,
who?
people of color,
Yeah.
black and
Okay.
brown people, black and
So
brown people,
the
Or
and
violence
other races, Jews and all.
so,
yeah.
If you not, Omar,
the violence that we're seeing, these are Trump people out doing this.
You said what
hey,
now?
yeah. Some of it is, yeah,
Yeah.
What?
yeah,
You
yeah.
Kidding.
haven't seen the ones that's been marching
Okay.
on Capitol Hill?
Okay. Okay. When I type in Antifa.com, it directly goes back to the Democrat Party. When I type in
Yep.
when I look up Black Lives Matter, they directly tied into the Democratic Party. You telling me the people out there protesting and burning up cities right now across America are white supremacists?
Nobody said that,
That's what
Omar.
y'all
Man,
gonna tell me.
No, ain't
nobody
anybody say
said
that.
No,
that.
I'm
Hey,
asking. I'm
Nobody
asking.
said
no,
that.
listen.
Nobody said that.
What I'm saying is, when you have people out
Who
here that's
are
actually,
those people doing that though?
come
Who
on.
are those
Hey,
people doing it?
Cracker
it's it's
ass
it's
crackers.
it's it's
He's stupid.
Huh?
it's
Cracker ass
opportunists.
crackers.
It's
Hold on,
opportunists,
KJ.
man.
Hold on, KJ. Hold on, KJ. Let's still, you know what
Somebody
I'm saying?
said
Still just came on, man. Go ahead, see what you got to say, man.
Sambo vibes.
Cracker
It's about
ass
this sample
crackers.
vibes.
That's
That's
stupid.
all it is. What you gonna have to differentiate is the difference between a Black Lives Matter movement and a
Right.
Black Lives Matter website. It's a difference.
Yeah. That
Big
and that
difference.
is a difference.
Okay.
But that's like anything. If I go and Google Nazis, Nazis gonna come up. You know what I'm saying? Like it's a label. Antifa is just a label that fucking Trump just made up. That ain't no real group of people.
Right. It's
Ain't
it's a
no real
myth.
group of
It's a
people.
myth.
What was
Show
the
me.
Nazi
Because
movement?
there's a difference, like Steele was saying, there's a difference between a Black Lives Matters movement and
Black Lives
a Black
Matter
Lives Matter
organization.
organization and a mindset
Right.
of what we
Right.
trying to say to people. You know what I'm saying?
It's a
These people done took it to a totally different level that a lot of us black people ain't really with. But at the same time, shit, just do the shit. You know what I'm saying? Because hell,
What do you think? What do you think of Black Lives Matter, the movement?
is if all lives matter, black lives have to be included with that.
No,
That's what
I'm
Black
talking
Lives
about the
Matter is.
movement. I'm not
The
talking about
movement.
the phrase. I'm not talking about the
The,
phrase.
you
I'm
talking about
the
the people.
movement.
You talking about the people that's out there that's marching?
I'm talking
You're
about the
talking about the
movement itself.
organization.
I'm talking about
That's
the organization.
That's tied back to George Soros.
And what else are they tied to?
We know they tied to the radical left.
And what else are they tied to though? What's one of their main agendas or their platform? They want to do what?
We know what they want. They want to destroy everything.
Well, why would any black person that's got common sense be a part of it?
That's the thing. That's what we
promoting
telling you. That's what we telling you. We not
right.
That Black Lives Matter organization that's tied back to all that. We are with the Black Lives Matter movement, the ideology of it. That
yes.
should be treated equally.
You with the ideology of it?
Yes.
It's a statement,
Omar. Do you know the ideology of that movement wants to get rid of the nuclear family, and which means getting rid of the heterosexual male?
You still linking that movement?
Boy,
yeah,
stop it, man.
You still linking that.
There you go.
Man, there
you go with that. There you go, man.
With that Trump mentality. That's that slick Trump mentality right there.
Trump,
but that's how he do. He switches shit instead of coming with the real answer.
Trump is not talking to his people about the ideology of Black Lives Matter.
He talking about the ideology of white nationalists. That's what he doing. He talking to the ideology. That's what Trump talk about. The ideology of white nationalists. The white movement.
Listen. The Democrat Party isn't pushing a Marxist Nazi movement.
Define Marxist.
Marxist.
That's y'all keyword now. Is Marxist. Define Marxist.
I mean, I ain't concerned about Marxist, but I think that they're a group that wants to get rid of the family parent and the male included. And I think if you remove the male out of the family, your family gonna be out of order and gonna be destroyed easily.
Hey,
if I'm listening to the three women tell me to get rid of the male out of the family, there's no way that our neighborhoods or our communities will ever be fully great.
Hey, listen. I understand what you're saying, Omar. I understand what you're saying. Which is partly true. If you remove them, they trying to make us remove the male out of the house.
They have been doing,
no, listen what I'm saying though. But that has nothing to do with the Black Lives Matter movement. Black Lives Matter movement. No, it does. Listen, the Black Lives Matter movement is a statement of us saying Black Lives Matter also. Black Lives Matter also. Omar, that's all it is. Y'all take it to a whole different level. That's all it is. We want everybody to know that our lives matter just as much as other races.
Why would we ever have to tell somebody that when we already know it?
Listen, it's a difference between knowing something and doing it. It's a difference between knowing it and doing it. Yeah, what? Omar.
You smart enough to know the difference. Come on, man.
Right? Yeah.
You smart enough to know the difference. Come on, man. Stop that. Stop that, bro.
I'm trying to figure out
oh my God.
Why do we play a victim role in America?
Ain't no victim.
Why do the Democrats taught black people to be victims so much?
Hey, the victims
ain't scared. Why they want you to be scared so much?
Are we not scared?
We ain't scared. It's the Republicans making their people scared. That's the Republicans making their people scared.
Hey,
they the ones that scared.
Hold on, y'all.
You didn't see the fear in Joe Biden's face last night?
Man, Joe Biden wasn't scared.
Hey,
man, get the fuck out of
here. Donald Trump is the one trying to spread fear tactics.
Yeah, to everybody.
Why have the Democrats been deceiving black folks for over almost 200 years according to Lyndon B. Johnson? Why did Lyndon B. Johnson say that black folks was gonna vote Democrats for 200 years?
Hey, but listen, Omar, you assuming.
Why was the Republican Party started by free slaves?
Donald Trump, let me talk, Trump. Come on, man. Listen, when you are assuming that every black person is a Democrat, you cannot assume that. You bringing up Democrat, you can't assume that. You can't assume this.
I know both black people support Democrats.
Listen, I'm gonna tell you one thing I know, Omar. I know Donald Trump is a racist, and I know Joe Biden is a racist. So it's like you gotta pick which one you want to pick. But from
Well,
me,
you know which one I'm picking.
both are. I know. Yeah, you gonna pick the worst races. I know.
Yeah.
Nah, why would I pick the worst? Why would I pick the worst horse? And I like winning. If you see me, you know me.
You like winning? What they got to do?
I was on the championship.
He said winning.
I'm on championship.
Oh, winning.
Yeah, he said.
I like winning.
Okay, well, okay, so
but he didn't. But he didn't win. The motherfucker stole it. He stole it.
Y'all
He
hold up.
didn't win. He stole it.
Hey,
You still believe that story?
Man, he stole it, bro. You know he stole it.
Hey, listen, but what's crazy is
they can show you where Hillary Clinton and the DNC paid for a fake dossier to be made by a Russian spy, and the FBI, the CIA, and the Department of Justice all tied into the setup, and y'all still say that story real.
Man, you
y'all still say that story real.
Man, where that smoke, there's fire.
Stop spewing conspiracy theories, man. Come on, man. That's all you got.
The whole
conspiracy theory.
I'm telling you something that has been investigated by your side.
Whose side? What you mean my side? Why you assuming I'm a Democrat? Why you assuming that? Why you assuming I'm a Democrat?
Because you take up for them so much.
No, we against.
I don't take up for Democrats. What I'm doing
we taking up for ourselves.
I'm trying to figure out why.
I don't never hear none of y'all talk about Joe Biden talking with the KKK. I don't never hear y'all.
Oh yeah, we know,
Joe Biden.
man. Look, everybody knows.
Joe Biden,
everybody.
Y'all that you're not black if you don't vote for him. He told you that
everybody knows.
He told you his kids was gonna be raised in a jungle of being around y'all.
We know all that. We know all that.
We know all that. We heard all that. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. No, nobody failed to realize that.
Hey, but
nobody failed to realize that.
Hold on, answer me a question. Hold on. Do you ever use praising
94 crime bill? You know how many?
We know all of that.
We
know that, man.
Hey,
we know that.
Hey, but Omar, do you hear us praising Joe Biden? On a daily basis. Like 30, 40 times a day. You see us praising Joe Biden? No, you don't. No, you don't. No, you don't.
Yeah,
we see.
Prove it. Show me. Screenshot.
You talking about you individually? I'm talking about y'all as overall a group.
Hey,
on my page as a group, I see all kind of black folks praising Joe Biden and Kamala Harris.
Hey, but how you going?
Locked up other niggas in Cali too. Kamala Harris ain't no better than Joe Biden.
But how you gonna put us in the same group though? You can't put us in the same group.
Terrence like the guy from last night.
Yeah, he ain't got no control over them.
My mic mess. I've been trying to get it on my laptop, but can't hear me. Hey man, one at a time, bro. One at a time. Y'all talking over. It sounds like it's muffled and shit. Yeah. One at a time, man. Let Omar say what he got to say. We ain't finna have that shit we had last night. You know what I'm saying? We ain't finna have it, man.
He's a moderator.
Hey. One at a time, man. Let Omar go ahead and finish, man. Go ahead,
Tell me, why should I support Joe Biden over Trump when Joe Biden been in politics for 47 years and it ain't nobody on here that can tell me nothing in 47 years of service in the government that Joe Biden has done for the African American community? Why would I support him?
Hey, nobody said you should. Who said you should support Biden? Nobody said that.
Okay, but listen, we got two people we got to pick in a couple of weeks. This is the biggest election. This election affecting our families, our communities, our grandchildren, children, everybody.
Hey,
so if we're not gonna actually put out true points about these people, whether they're good or bad points, if we're not gonna be truthful with each other, how do we expect to have better in our communities, in our neighborhoods, and our families?
Hey, you're exactly right. So go ahead and tell me if Donald Trump is a racist. I want to come out your mouth.
No,
say
I'm telling you.
Are you saying he's not?
If I thought,
is that a no?
What is your definition?
Oh, KJ, let him finish, man. Listen, man.
No. He just asked me what's my definition of a racist.
Okay, but listen, man. This how this go. Omar, when you get finished, KJ say what you got to say. KJ, when you get finished, still say what you got to say. We gonna go like that. You know what I'm saying? We ain't gonna be interrupting nobody. You know what I'm saying? KJ, say what you got to say. Then still going to you.
Okay, a racist is a person who puts their own race above another race, as if they're superior, supreme, white supremacy. You know what a racist is. So do you think Donald Trump is a racist? That's yes or no, Omar.
No.
Okay, he
Okay,
said what he said.
okay. I got one more point.
He said what he said. He said,
Okay, why couldn't black people live in the Trump Towers back in the day? Black or brown people? Why not?
If I'm correct, the interview, the situation you're talking about, where
Back
they
in the day,
claim,
Omar.
huh?
Back in the
What
day.
was
Back in the
No,
day, white
I'm
or
telling.
brown people could not live in Trump Towers. Why?
I haven't checked. I haven't actually heard about no story of Trump black people or brown people couldn't stay in his building. But I do know that there's a story out there that where Trump was on the Phil Donahue show, like in the '80s or something, and Phil Donahue asked them why was he evicting people from his building, and he explained to him because it was rich people staying in his building that was getting subsidized rent and that he felt that they shouldn't be allowed to do that because they was already rich anyway. So why would you give? He was saying basically, why would you give Station 8 to a millionaire? So
all
that's
right,
that's
KJ.
Okay.
Hold up, KJ. Hold up. Let's
Hey,
still talk. Let's
I got
still
one more
talk,
point. No,
KJ.
listen, Murray, I got to come back to what he's saying. Then I'm done.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you. I'm
Yeah.
gonna tell you the story you just told me. I'm gonna tell you the story. Trump was sued back in the day for, I think it was in the '80s, for discrimination, and he settled out of court for discrimination of black and brown people, not letting them live in his building. So Donald Trump paid the price for not letting people move in his building. He settled out of court, so he's a racist. I'm done.
All right, still go ahead, bro. Say what you got to say.
You know, one of the points a lot of that side always bring up is Joe Biden's 94 crime bill. And that's one of the main points they always bring up. I want to know, if you got such a problem with the crime bill, why don't you have such a problem with Jim Crow laws in the early 1900s?
So who was that directed to? Omar, or that's just a general question for the public out there?
General question.
I definitely got a problem with Jim Crow laws. I ain't never liked to know Jim Crow laws. I always model myself after the mentality of Martin Luther King. I believe in protest and peace, and I believe in trying to get our rights together as a group, compared to but like I said, I don't think if anybody that I know of that was supporting Jim Crow is Joe Biden. He the one that want integration to come about. He wanted to keep it segregated. If I remember Kamala Harris telling them during their debate, he didn't want the buses integrated or nothing. So obviously he didn't want black folks to be able to get educated at all, especially around his kids, because he didn't want them in the jungle. But for some reason, LeBron James and all these celebrities and entertainers and everybody all of a sudden want to just keep pushing this Democrat agenda on black people for some reason. And I see a lot of black people keep following this, but they keep complaining that their neighborhoods and their communities is so awful and stuff. Just like Trump made the point to say most of the cities that we see this happening in across America is controlled by black Democrats. And that's sad. That's sad. Because I am a black man. As much as people think that I think different, or I got my own independent thinking now, for some reason I'm not as black as a black for some reason.
Oh no, you
like
black.
I said, I'm tired of my people being misled and going down the same road and getting the same results, generation after generation.
So what's going down? What's supporting Trump? What difference is that gonna be? How is that gonna be better for black people to
When
support Trump?
When Trump came into office, Ken, when I voted for Trump, I really was just taking a shot because I wasn't going to vote for Hillary because I didn't like the Democrat Party really no more anyway because they had went way too liberal and to the left of me, especially as far as on that LGBT tip. So the Democrat Party basically left me. I had been voting Democrat the whole time. Voted for Obama twice. But the second time I voted for Obama, I was pissed because I felt like the brother hadn't did shit in the first 4 years. And he had both houses of Congress the first 2 years of his presidency.
That's not true.
So, huh?
That's not true.
What's not true? Obama didn't have both houses of Congress his first 2 years.
No, he didn't have them for no 2 years.
Yes, he did. Trump had it the same way. You can look it up. yeah. Trump and Obama had both houses of Congress their first 2 years of their presidency.
He didn't have them for no whole 2 years.
Oh, how did Obamacare get passed?
Hey, but listen, well, since we got a little pause in here, man, let me read off some of these comments on the people that said. Tony Cleveland says that the '94 Joe Biden company sponsored the crime bill, and he said Trump is not a racist. Then he said KJ is full of crap. He said KJ, listen, KJ.
I'm just laughing.
He said KJ is full of crap. It was the '70s. It was a civil lawsuit that Trump and others were mentioned in. Trump settled out of court. Scooby says Trump's
That's what I said.
campaign strategy is white supremacy, and it always has been. Omar is talking out of his ass. It said that Tony said, yes, football players are SOBs. Tony, I disagree with you, bro, on that, man. You can't say just because somebody didn't want to stand for the flag when it's your right. You don't have to stand for the flag. You don't have to. And it never was about the flag. It was about bringing awareness to what was going on out here in America. Now, is it some fucked up shit going on out here with blacks and whites? Yes, it is. But I'm telling y'all, I'm not voting for Trump. I'm not, because any man that can get on there and disrespect a man's dead son, he full of shit. And that's what he is. Both of them full of shit, really. Biden full, like you say, you can't forget what Biden said in the past, and you can't forget what Trump is doing now. You can't.
What did Trump say last night about Joe Biden's dead son?
He's speaking on him. Him even speaking on him.
What did
you don't speak on somebody. Okay, Omar. Let me ask you a question. Let me ask you a question. If me and you right now talking, we ain't Mike. Your son is dead. Why is your son even being brought up? With me and you talking about some shit.
Who brought Trump? Trump didn't bring Joe Biden's name up last night. Trump talking about Hunter. Trump is talking about Hunter Biden, the one that's on cocaine, that's trafficking humans and taking money from Russia and China. Trump mentioned Hunter Biden. Yeah. Trump never.
He said both. He said both. He talked about both. He talked about Hunter Biden and he talked about the dead son.
Hold up, Carlos. Hold up. Go ahead. Say what you gonna say. Hold on. Everybody speak one at a time, man. Go ahead, Lois.
Nah, cause he said both because the dead son was the one that was in the military, right? Was he the one that was in the military?
Yeah.
And he talked about him not being a hero.
No, he did.
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did. He shot that to the side because Joe Biden said his son was a hero, and he shot that to the side. He poo-pooed that to the side, man.
He pulled it to the side.
I'm saying he shit it to the side. He pushed that to the side on it.
If you heard the same debate I watched last night, Joe Biden mentioned his own son, Bo, being in the military and stuff. Trump never mentioned Joe Biden. He was talking about Hunter the whole time. Even when I see that on people post today, I'm like, what the hell is they talking about? Because Trump never mentioned Joe Biden.
Boy, yeah, you must have nodded off.
Hey, you can sell it because it's on tape. You can go pull the tape. You can go pull the tape. Trump never mentioned Joe Biden. I put $100 on it right now.
Woo!
He never mentioned that man's name. Tony
It's on
Cleveland
YouTube.
said,
Tony
you can get a free
Tony
right
Cleveland Tony Cleveland agrees. He never said anything about Bo Biden. That's what Tony said.
No, he never mentioned Bo. But that y'all don't want to talk about Hunter though. Y'all don't want to talk about Hunter.
I'm gonna talk about both of them. Like I said, both of them full of shit. It's just simple as that.
Hunter Biden. I'm talking about how Trump how Joe Biden on tape telling the dude in Ukraine that if the prosecutor ain't fired, they ain't gonna get their money. The same thing they claim Trump was doing. Joe Biden on tape doing it. That's what I like about y'all that's pulling for Joe Biden and against Trump. Y'all pulling for a weak horse. Y'all pulling for a losing horse. The horse y'all pulling for is losing.
But it's the same with Jared. It's the same with Jared Kushner. Jared Kushner is the same way. He crooked as hell too.
Hey,
he crooked as hell too.
Hey, everybody in life got the crookedness to them, bro.
But they still doing it though, right in our face.
Hey, like I said, Joe Biden going around the world is stirring countries. Them boys is stirring countries, just like what they doing in the United States. They overthrowing our government, and if you pushing and supporting it, just know when it happen and collapse, you help push it to collapse.
Hey, I'm gonna read a few more comments, man. What people done said. Tony said Hunter is a thief. Lakita Long said, Omar, please stop. Jordan Rice said, poor Omar. Jordan said, poor Omar, man. Hey, man.
I got a question.
Comments, bro.
I got a question for Omar. So, what do you think about the Russia paying the Taliban the bounty on American soldiers' heads, and Trump said nothing about it?
I don't think them stories ever happened. When I watched my candidate try to get set up for 4 years, Ken, I told y'all the Russian collusion story was fake. I told y'all waiting on Mueller investigation was a waste of time. I told y'all that all these other stories that they've been pushing for 4 years on Trump, it never comes back to no fruition or nothing. And y'all and people be wanting to holler, Trump got away because he the president. Nigga, do you understand that this nigga has been trapped? They have all the intelligence agencies, the top intelligence agencies in the world have tried to set this man up, and they can't come up with nothing. And then the story coming out today, where Hillary, the ex-CIA chief brother, Obama, and all them sitting in the office planning this. Imagine if Trump them was sitting around planning and setting up Biden right now. Y'all would be losing y'all mind.
I wouldn't. I would not lose my mind. I would not be losing my mind, Omar.
But we need to be losing our mind if we sit and watch one branch of the government or one group of the government try to overthrow it in a coup. If you don't think that's gonna affect you in a minute, that you're gonna be having to store up canned goods, keep sitting back chilling like we just think everything's gonna be normal in America.
Hey,
that's why they try to put out all this about people cheating in the mail. The only ones talking about cheating is the Democrats. That's why they've been war gaming with John Podesta and the other black dude Steele and some chick. That's why they already been war gaming. What if this scenario happened? What they gonna do? What they gonna do if this scenario? That ain't Trump people doing them war games and stuff. Them ain't Trump people.
Omar, the only person talking about mail-in fraud is Trump.
Because he's trying to set. Because he's warning you that it's gonna happen. It's
no. Omar, come on, man. You are Trump can't pull the wool over my eyes with that foolishness, man. Listen. He's trying to set.
They coming out with stories.
Let me talk, Omar. So you won't let me talk.
Omar, let him talk. Let him talk.
Let me talk. Listen. Any man, any person with common sense can see what Trump is trying to do. He's trying to throw that scenario out there so when he loses the election, he can have something. Oh yeah, they cheat. What to Joe Biden? What you mean who?
Man, you think
listen.
Man.
Man, listen,
Thank y'all.
Trump, Trump. Oh
If
boy,
all y'all came out and voted for Biden, you're still not gonna win. If all the black people that voted for Obama don't come out and vote for Biden, Biden ain't got a shot in hell. That's what Hillary's mistake was. Black people didn't come out and vote for her. Negroes in the hood that done been
no,
in prison that just came home on the Trump program. They know Biden. They know not to vote for Biden. Whether they tell
hey,
you every day or not. They might not scream it like I do. But them niggas know who done helped them come home. They know who locked them up in the 90s.
yeah,
Y'all
and wait,
might be sleeping
listen,
on it. But
listen,
Trump got way more
and
black
listen,
people than he had in
li-
2016.
listen, and we know,
Which is true. Which is
listen,
true. I
yeah,
agree with that.
listen,
And
and
see,
we,
hold on, KJ. I think that might come back to bite Joe Biden because a
It
lot of
is.
people are going to hold on to that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yo, you made that bill that got people locked up, man. It's kind of like devil's advocate, like it's kind of like the seesaw. Where you gonna go? Like this person had this problem, this person has that problem, and now everybody kind of like
that's
in the
exactly
middle,
what I said.
like damn. You know, it's
Which,
like damn. I go over here, damn. I go over here, damn. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? But you know what I
which,
mean? It's to each his
which,
own. I
yeah,
don't hate nobody who you want to vote for. That's your
right,
constitutional right.
right,
You
Yeah,
know what I'm
yeah.
saying?
exactly.
That's your
Whoever,
constitutional right.
listen, whoever you support or whoever you vote for, that's on you. I don't take that personal. You know what I'm
Y'all,
saying? I don't take that personally.
a lot of people stop me all the time. They be like, "Oh, I see you on Facebook. I don't say shit, but you be telling them the truth. Cause under Trump, we been doing much better. I don't care if it's gravy. I don't care if it's whoever. I mean, a lot of these people are balling in the community. They doing great right now. Like I said,
Man,
I'm
and
watching people take trips. I'm watching my people start travel agencies and own their own businesses. My nephew just started his own business as a truck driver, and he ain't been in there a year. He about to buy his second truck. You know why? Because Trump put so many tax breaks out in these companies. Just like me
No,
driving my dump truck. I
no,
got 3 raises in Trump's first 3 months of office, and they was dollar raises.
no.
Why is that? Why was that? Because
it ain't no do
the
with
lady
Trump.
that owned my company, she got a tax break. So instead
No,
of her putting the money in her bank account, she put it in her employee's pockets. In which I can go out and spend, and me and my wife can go on trips now, or we can buy something we want to buy for the house now, or stuff like that. There's no way I would ever vote for Biden, and they telling us they're gonna raise taxes. But if you raise taxes, that means I'm gonna have to pay more money out of my check every week instead of bringing it home like I've been doing for Trump.
raise
Why
Hold
would
on,
I
taxes.
do
before
that?
you answer, hold on, KJ. See, you got anything to say about this still? You got anything to
No,
say?
you saying the success of people that are around your circle is direct result of Trump? No, that's not true. That's because of them. That's their preservation. That's what they did to better themselves. That's not direct result of Trump. Trump didn't call him like, "Hey, go buy a truck." No, you can't say that.
Well, it's mighty strange when Obama was president, and Obama said people became successful. He said they didn't do that. He said they didn't do it on. They didn't work hard for that. They didn't do that on their own,
That was,
and
So
that was accepted from him.
he
so
taking
ba-
credit for something he didn't do. You
He
trying
said,
to
"What?
say under his administration that everybody's successful? No,
No,
that's not
no.
true.
I'm saying that Trump cut out a lot of regulations that was stifling companies, and just like giving them companies that corporate tax rate at 21%, I believe it is. That why you think all these companies flocking down in Spartanburg County now? Why you think? Because I'm out here, I do the rules. Any big business coming in Spartanburg County, we got to pay the parking lot. So I see them coming. These companies can't even find enough employees for all these new jobs that was flooding the market. If them people didn't put COVID out, our economic numbers would be ridiculous right now. And that we wouldn't even need no, and that's on top of him putting an extra $600 on the unemployment for the whole COVID, just about the whole COVID time. And why ain't no money on that right now? Because Nancy Pelosi and the Democrats won't even put no money out. They want to send money to all these stupid ass causes that the Republicans ain't voting on.
But the
They did.
pandemic was it was inevitable. It was gonna happen. Something was gonna happen. That's not a direct result of Trump. He didn't provide that because he wanted to. It was because of the pandemic.
What was because of the pandemic?
You said the employment and certain the
before COVID, black people had record unemployment level numbers. Black people had record employment numbers. Trump is the only president that has funded. I seen a Democrat on TV last week was talking about. It might have been Joe Biden was talking about the historically black universities and colleges hadn't been funded in years. Trump made sure they got funded for at least 10 years. Trump put out all kind of job opportunities. He started making America an exporting country again. When everybody want to say why America can't be great again, because America used to export products instead of importing products and keep getting higher and higher in debt. It's just like putting tariffs on China. Everybody's free. Oh, BMW gonna go out of business because Trump charging tariffs. Tariffs was the original way that the federal government was funded. But for some reason, these people started going in the hole. I always have wondered that in America. Why the hell do we keep we the most powerful country in the world, but we keep getting in debt? Who the hell running the numbers? But when Trump come in office, all of a sudden America booming, the numbers is shooting out the roof, but it's a lot of people hating to see America doing this. And that's really weird to me. That's what made me watch this even more. Because I'm like, why are people hating to see Americans doing great now?
Man, so Trump got in the office. He done been in there, 4 years now. We still in the same debt, man. Stop acting like Trump just came and saved America. He ain't did nothing. Hey, he the reason we're in this situation right now, because he knew about this pandemic was coming. He knew it was coming back in late January, and he did nothing about it. And he tried to play it down.
What day did Trump shut the border off from China, Kenneth?
Omar, stop.
What the day is, Kenneth? When did Trump stop all flights from China?
Hey, it was
January the 29th. You said January, right?
Hey, it was too late.
All flights from China, January the 29th.
Hey, but the he started from China, but listen.
Go ahead. Won't let me talk. Hold on. Let KJ get it out. Go ahead, get it out, KJ.
Will you shut up, man? Okay, check it out. The COVID that was brought to New York City didn't come from China. It came from Europe. So get your facts straight. It came from Europe.
How you know
it came from Europe because it was traced. It was traced back to Europe.
How do they know that?
It was traced back to Europe.
How is it possible to find out?
It was traced back to Europe.
That's just like I ask every day.
Okay, well listen.
Who sends the coronavirus numbers to Johns Hopkins Hospital every day?
Okay, listen.
From the whole world.
Hold on, check it out. You just said with your own mouth that he shut China down on January 29th. So so where did it come from then? If he shut down China, it didn't come from China, right?
Where did it come from? The coronavirus?
No, listen. You said he shut the travel bans or whatever with China. He did that at the end of January. So that means okay, he shut it down in January, right? January 29th. You just said that. Okay, yeah. So that means that the coronavirus that came to America, it didn't come directly from China. It came from somewhere else. If he shut down the travel ban with China,
do you realize coronavirus?
It originated in China. I know that. It originated in China. I know that. But what I'm saying is, if you say he shut down the travel ban, he shut down the country with China, then where did it come from?
It came from China. They had a ship that was out there. They had a cruise ship that they even brought back to the United States that was full of sick people that they docked, I think, in Cali or somewhere. and brought them
Man,
all off the ship.
That
And,
was
much
and
later.
that was after. Hey,
the
that was after
That's
all
first,
much
that
later.
coronavirus was already in the United States at that
Right,
time.
right,
It was already in
coronavirus,
the United States.
the
right.
first
That's
It came
Hold
from
up,
different.
Europe.
hold
It came
up.
from Europe,
Oh,
man.
yo,
Exactly.
let O
Europe.
finish, man. Let O finish. And then y'all
the
did.
first
Listen, this how it's go. This how it's go. Oh, you go say you got to say, Carlos, then you come, then KJ, you come. Go ahead, O. Say you
the
got to say,
first
man.
corona, the first time I heard about coronavirus in the United States was out in a nursing home, I think in Seattle, Washington. And they started having breakout, and then they say, another case was like in Cali. One or two cases was in Cali that was reported. That was, I want to say that might have been around my birthday, which was like the first or second week in March. That's when all of a sudden they started talking about stuff shutting down and doing all this and that. But like I said, at the same time, I was sitting there watching them bring people that they known to be sick into the United States, Ken. That's why I say this. I still call it a hoax, but I know something biologically was put out by China. But I think the Democrats and some Bush Republicans help promote it, along with all these big time billionaires and stuff like Gates and them. But like I was gonna
Why?
say,
Why would they do that? Why would they do that?
All of them hate Trump. All these people hate Trump. You don't realize how deep. You don't realize how deep the hate for Trump goes. Even throughout, you think the people won't kill? You think the people won't kill people around the world to get rid of somebody that's trying to help keep their plan from getting implemented? Because this ain't nothing about implementing the new world order, Brett. Stop playing.
All right, O. All right, Lowe's. Go ahead. See if you got to say, Lowe's. Lowe's.
Hey, go ahead, man. I can't talk. Go ahead.
Okay, I'll take
go ahead, KJ.
You giving Trump too much credit, man. Listen, everything that happens is not political, man. This is not a political virus. Trust me when I say that. This is not this is not to get Trump not reelected. You think somebody gonna release a virus just so Trump cannot get reelected to run the United States of America? Come on, you smarter than that. You smarter than that, O. Come on, you can't be. You
didn't notice how it fell out the sky right after that impeachment fell through? You didn't notice that? You didn't notice the coordination of that? You didn't notice? You didn't notice? You didn't notice? So you ain't heard the background of the story, how the same lab that this come out of in Wuhan, China.
Obama funded, yeah. Prove it.
Google it.
Prove it.
Y'all crazy.
Prove it. Prove that statement. You've been saying that. You've been saying that for so long. Prove
right now. You got a computer in your hand right now. That's just like they was practicing. They was practicing this pandemic in New York last year. It's all documented.
You say what now?
They got a Netflix series. They had a Netflix series that the same hospitals that was used in New York that they kept talking about, John Hopkins and the other hospital up there in Harlem. That was the same hospital they was practicing this pandemic outbreak at last year, bro. Come on.
Okay, but you confusing me. I'm not
that gullible. Dr. Fauci told them in 2017 that it would be all of a sudden an outbreak during Trump's administration. How did he know that? Is he a prophet or something? And he the same dude that information everybody wanted to run with. Oh, Dr. Fauci said wear a mask. Dr. Fauci said this. Dr. Fauci also said Trump was doing an outstanding job handling the pandemic. He on tape saying it.
Okay,
so you either got to like Dr. Fauci or you can't. You can't have it both ways. You can't say this the man we listening to. This the man over the CDC or the National Institutes of Health. It's just like if you go back and look at how invested all these people is in this. And you think Bill Gates didn't intentionally put this out? You think these people want to do this? You think these people want to kill us?
Okay, check it out. You say it's a
hoax.
Right,
let him go ahead, okay. KJ. Go ahead.
Okay. You confuse me. You say the virus is a hoax, but then you say it's real. Which one is it? Is it a hoax or real? Hoax means not real. Hoax means not real.
It's a hoax to the point that they didn't do nothing but try to play with another strain of the flu. They do this every couple of years. Like I said, when Obama had the swine flu out in 2009 and 10, they stopped counting the deaths. They stopped testing people. Just a man, and 60 million people had already got infected. But we didn't wear no mask. We didn't do none of the shutdown mess. Didn't nobody talk about if they were scared to send their kids to school or none of it.
Yeah, because you didn't have a massive outbreak like you have now.
What?
You didn't have a massive outbreak.
I said, no, how many people are infected with COVID right now in America?
How many people died from COVID? How many people died from COVID? How many people died from COVID?
How would I believe the numbers when I watched New York, the first week of their outbreak in New York, Cuomo added 3,500 deaths to their death toll count in one single day, just out the air.
Okay. Well, how do you believe the numbers in the H1N1 then?
I don't believe, like I said, I don't never believe the numbers now, because once I see the numbers wrong in one instance, I ain't gonna say the numbers right ever. But like I said, if they had counted 60 million, which is on paperwork with them, then somebody must have been counting some.
Hey,
you had to have a bunch of millions of tests for you to put that 60 million out there, King.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this,
60 million people. Imagine if you had 60 million people infected with COVID. But like I said, most Americans don't know. Most Americans don't know how many people die in America every year from the flu. Most people don't know that number.
All right. Oh, go ahead, KJ.
Okay, if 60 million people got infected with COVID, it'll be millions of deaths.
Yeah,
that's the difference. COVID is more deadly than H1N1 5 times. Your own president said it.
Is it more deadly than the flu?
No, I'm telling you it is. Your own president said it is.
Is COVID-19 more deadly than the regular flu?
It is 5 times. It is. Your own president said it.
No,
your own president said it.
He didn't say it was more. He didn't say that it was 5 times more deadly than the flu.
Yes, he did. Yes, he did.
He said it's 5 times more deadly than influenza.
He said it's 5 times more deadly than your strenuous flu. That's what he said.
Well, he might not know the death rate numbers, because the death percentage numbers for COVID deaths is way lower than the flu. The COVID deaths, 93. They just showed the other night that 93.7% of the COVID cases have recovered.
So, and they have, but you still got 200,000 people that's died. So you telling me?
Do you believe that number?
Do you believe that? Do you believe the H1N1 numbers?
No, I don't believe none of the numbers. I just told you that.
Hey, you just spewed it out. Hey, you just spewed it though. You just repeated that.
As an example, I use it as a backdrop to an example that when Obama had 60 million, we didn't do none of it.
Hey, but people,
that's what I'm using it as. Because we want to use numbers. If we don't use numbers, I'm gonna use my example of numbers when we didn't do nothing.
Right, and then, but you didn't have people dying in the hallway at hospitals, though.
Man, it was over. They counted up. Last time they counted was over 12,000 kids, men, women, and children that had died from swine flu in 2009 and 10. I don't even know that many kids that died from COVID.
Yeah, man. I think KJ went out, man. I don't know what's going on, bro, but man, I just wanted to get everybody went out. I just wanted to get you on, man, because I know you be catching a lot of flack on the book, man. You know, a lot of people be on me. You know what I'm saying? Like those, those your own view, you know what I'm saying? To each his own. You know what I mean? Like it's like I said, we ain't gonna fall out behind this, behind this, man. We all got our own rights and everything. You got the right to believe what you want to believe in. I do, KJ do, everybody do. I just want to get on and have a healthy discussion, with people who I know, saying let's just get it all out there. You know what I'm saying?
I enjoyed it too, man. Like I said, we need more of these discussions, man. And not just about politics. That's why I say I be wanting to talk about the helping the youth out, what we're doing in the community to make the community strong and everything.
We will definitely do that.
Like you said, we got different views and ways and stuff, but we still all a village. We still all part of the same village.
Oh yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't got no beef with you, man. You know, hey, if you want to
No,
vote for Trump, man, that's cool. You know what I'm saying? That's just your own personal. A lot of people
I
take
think
this stuff too personal, man. It
no,
ain't that
no.
serious, man. It's really not. You know
I,
what I
I I
mean?
never do. I'm always that's why I'm always just telling everybody I'm trying. I just want everybody to be doing great. That's why I said that the phrase to me makes sense. We should be wanting to make America great. Why wouldn't I want Park Hills to be great? Why wouldn't I want Spartanburg to be great? Why wouldn't I want
Yeah,
my schools and my neighborhoods for all races of people to be great? I'm not just
yeah.
concerned about the people that's my skin color. I'm concerned about my neighbors ain't my skin color. But God tell me to love them as I love myself. So
True.
I can't see color. I can't see color. A lot of people have that problem with me thinking I'm seeing color. I don't see color. I see how you treat me. I can only go by
Yeah,
how you treat me, how your character is.
true. Word, man.
Now,
Cause I know, but you public enemy number one, boy. Well,
I
you
told
public enemy number one, boy.
not the nigga in Nebraska. I'm trying to tell
Oh shit, boy, you stupid, man.
you. Hey,
Man, you
I'm not
crazy,
having to
man.
get security for these niggas. These niggas crazy. These niggas be mad. I be everywhere. Hey, man, I be everywhere high. These niggas be mad. I just be throwing shit out there. These niggas be mad, but when they found out I voted for Trump, it was for real. They like, this nigga left the plantation or something. This nigga went. He went in the house and got a job. Nigga, no, I didn't. No, I didn't. No. But at the same time, I ain't crazy enough to go down there and stay on that master property, and I know he gonna beat the hell out of us. I stay up here where I'm at. You can call me what you want to call me, but we ain't getting beat the hell out of up here. He even
Oh,
talking about leaving us some land for us to use later on when they go away.
word.
I can't
Yeah,
go down
man.
there I can't go down there to Joe Biden stuff because Joe Biden, like people used to always say for the last 4 years, you heard Trump say that, you heard Trump say this, and I too usually wasn't too quick hearing it, but with Joe Biden, I can pull up tape after tape after comment after comment, and it's like he cool saying it. Just like when he asked me, man, is you smoking crack? God, then what you say? All black people smoke crack. He got to be a crack smoker because he asked you that. What the hell you talking about? But like I say,
Yeah,
like you said, everybody got their own opinion and their
yeah,
own. So that's what our ancestors marched and protested for us to be able to have this right. And I hope everybody fully exercising November the 3rd. I hope ain't neither
yeah,
side trying to cheat. Because
yeah.
that cheating
Everybody,
going
everybody do need to get out and vote. No matter who you vote for, man, get out and vote, man. There's no
yeah.
excuse not to vote.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
no.
There's no
Yeah.
excuse at all. It don't matter if
I,
you
I
Republican.
vote even if I don't pick a candidate that's on the list.
Yeah,
It's other stuff going on other than just the president election. So if I don't see
it
nobody
is.
in the group, yeah. If it ain't no senator that I like, I just ain't picking no senator.
Yeah. It don't matter if you're black, white, Mexican, whatever. It don't matter, man. Get up off your ass, go vote, man. I'm gonna go ahead and shut this thing down, man. I just want to, you know
Hey,
what I'm saying, get a little dialogue going tonight, man. You know, it turned out pretty good. You know, my mic was messing up earlier, so I couldn't really intervene like I wanted to. I had to switch back over and mess with my phone, my laptop, and all that, man. So it was a pleasure having you on, man. You know,
hey,
hopefully we can do this again in the
hey, let
near
me know
future.
anytime. Let me know anytime, T
Oh
man.
yeah, oh yeah.
I see you at the Spy High game or something.
Nah, you might not see me. I don't know, but we ain't looking
Why?
too good. We ain't looking too good,
They just
bro.
young. They just young.
Yeah, they young. Yeah.
I'm chopping it up to a new coach and they got some young players.
Oh yeah, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So,
but I'm gonna go ahead and watch this damn Miami Lakers game,
all
man.
right, man. Be blessed,
Go
man.
check
Much
this out.
love. All
Yeah,
right.
all right, oh.
All
Let
right,
somebody
T.
damn jump back in. All right. Yo, what up, man?
Yeah, my phone died, man.
Your phone died. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
Omar just got off, man. Hey. Y'all boy, I just wanted to fall back tonight. When Omar came on, I said, you know what? I'm gonna fall back because not, usually I say a lot of stuff here and there. I said, I'm gonna fall back tonight. I'm gonna fall
Oh
back.
yeah.
Let y'all go with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. We got to invite him on again.
Oh
Well,
yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
it was just healthy dialogue. It wasn't no
Oh yeah, most
disrespect. It
definitely.
wasn't no beef. You know
Most
what I
definitely.
mean?
Invite him on again.
You know what I mean? We all from the hills anyway. You know what I
Oh
mean?
yeah.
So it ain't nothing to fall out about.
Yeah. Ain't no love lost. He just a lost brother, man. That's all. He just lost. He just
You
lost,
said he a
man.
lost soul, KJ.
Yeah, lost. So we gotta get him to get his way back home, man. You gotta get him back home, man.
To each his own, man. But yeah, man, I'm finna
Yeah.
go ahead and shut this thing down, man. I'm finna go ahead and watch this game, man.
All right,
Holler at
then, man.
everybody, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that will conclude tonight's, you know what I'm saying, our views and, reaction on the presidential debate, man. For another episode of You Can't Handle the Truth podcast. Like I said, if you want to join, I can send you the link. I know a lot of people trying to get on tonight. It was going to be confusion, man. So I wasn't trying to have too many people on tonight. But we will continue to do this again because there will be 2 more debates. And I'm going to have 2 other people come on. You know what I'm saying? We already told Omar, in advance that he can come on. Tony, I see you. I'm going to put you on the next one. I see you out there, bro. Yeah, Lowe's trying to everybody trying to get back on. I'm trying to shut it down. But go ahead, Lowe's. Lowe's,
Oh, yeah,
you got
my
any,
bad, man.
you,
I'm back
you got any
on.
parting shots, man?
Nah, man, just crazy. I just don't understand like why people just that vote for Trump. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool that you voting for the guy, but I'm just saying, don't sit here and think he's your shiny knight armor. You know what I'm saying? Thinking he doesn't do anything wrong, but you don't give the other side no credit. They just do everything wrong. But when it comes to Trump, he does everything right. And they back him for everything. You know, I just don't get it, man. I just don't understand it. And they give him credit. They try to give him credit for everything. I don't get it, bro. I just
Well,
don't get it.
you know how
I
they
just
go,
don't
man.
get it.
Yeah.
God dang it. Dang
You know
break.
how
But
they go.
anyway, man, I'm about to get to this damn game. I ain't worried about this shit. All right, I'm
All
gone.
right, y'all, man. Hey, we about to get out of here for real now. I gotta go in and see the Heat pull off this win tonight. And like I say, if you wanna be on the show, let me know. I will send you the link. You can join in. And if you want to join the group, go to Facebook. You Can't Handle the Truth podcast. Go to YouTube and subscribe to You Can't Handle the Truth podcast as well on there. And if you want to catch more of the video, the live stream, go to my Twitter handle as well at capital S, lowercase c, capital S, lowercase c, Murray 864. It's on now. We got the pedal to the metal. No stopping to the end of the year. We finna do this shit every week, probably 3 days out the week. We're gonna hit y'all with the NFL Sundays. We're gonna hit y'all with the college football maybe on Saturdays, and we're gonna do something a little different, maybe on the Wednesdays, just like tonight. You know what I'm saying? It's non-stop now. So tune in, join the show, man. We out. Holla at y'all. Peace.